Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today my name is Usetale. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. In today's tutorial video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to sew this beautiful cowl neck top. If you're interested in seeing the cutting and the sewing process of this top, keep on watching, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. For the making of the top, this is the fabric I'm going to be making use of. This fabric you are seeing here is a Duchess fabric, and I have it to be 1 yard. If you're of a bigger size, you will be needing about 1.5 yards to be able to make the top. So I'm going to go ahead and place it aside. These are the body measurements I'm going to be using for the drafting of the pattern. So to draft the pattern, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be rolling a line at the top here, which is going to serve as the starting line and also the shoulder line. So after rolling that line, you're going to place your tape on the shoulder line. Then you're going to measure down to the bust point, the bust line. Then you will take it down to the waistline. Then you're going to be taking the full length of the top and making use of length of 22 inches. So after you are done making those marks, you're going to be rolling a straight line just the way you see me doing. Now after you are done rolling the lines, you will label it. Here's the shoulder line, here's the bust line, here's the waistline, and here's the full length of the top. This particular pattern that I'm going to be drafting is what I'll be using to cut both the front and the back pieces, okay? So I'm going to be drafting out the back piece. So on the shoulder line, you're going to take your shoulder measurement divided by 2. From that mark, you're going to come down by 0.75 for the shoulder slope. So here, you're going to be taking neck width of about 3 inches. If you're of a bigger size, you take a neck width of 3.5 inches. So you're going to connect your shoulder slope just like that. Then you will come here, you'll be coming down by your round bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 to get your armhole depth, also known as the chest line. So you're going to rule it just like this, then you connect it out. So you're going to label it the chest line. So you're going to extend the line all the way to the end. So let's extend it all the way to the end because we are going to be making use of it later. So after doing that, now on this line, you're going to divide what you have into 2 to get half of it. So from the mark you just made, you will go in by 1/2 inch. So go in by 1/2 inch because we are drafting the back piece. Then on the chest line, you're going to be taking your round bust measurements divided by 4. So after you are done making those marks, you're going to connect them to give you your armhole. So guys, this is what you're going to have. Now after doing that, the next thing you want to do is to mark out the dart. So the back is going to have dart, but the front is not going to have dart, okay? So this is the back piece that we are drafting right now. So that's why I'm going to be marking out the dart. So to mark out the dart, you will come to the bust line. You're going to be taking your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. So you come to the waistline, you mark the same thing. Then you come to the full length line, you're going to mark the same thing as well. So after you are done making those marks, you're going to connect the dots to give you a straight line. Then after you are done doing that, you will come to the end here. You're going to go up by 1 inch on the line. So go up by 1 inch. Then you come to the waistline. You go out by 1/2 inch on both sides of the line. So you're going to be creating your dart. So you're going to connect from the bust line to meet the 1/2 inch here. Then you do the same thing here from the bust line to meet the 1/2 inch. Then you're going to connect it to meet this point, this 1 inch point that you went up by. So just go ahead and connect it like this. Then you will do the same thing to this other side as well. So guys, this is it. This is how to connect your dart. Now the next thing you're going to do is to take your round body measurement. On the chest line, we already took the round bust measurement divided by 4. Now you will come to the waistline. You're going to take your round waist measurement divided by 4. You will measure the dart. You're going to add it to it. Then you're going to be adding extra ½ inch to it for ease. So add extra ½ inch to it for ease, okay? Then you will come to the full length line. You're going to take your round hip measurement divided by 4. Now you're going to be connecting the dots. So connect from the waist to meet the chest line, then from the end to meet the waist, just like this. So after doing that, this is what you're going to have. Now at the end here, you're going to be going up by ½ inch. So just make a mark. Then you're going to use the curvy side of your ruler to connect it to just blend like that. Now the next thing you're going to do is to draw out the neckline. So for the neck depth of the back, you're going to come down by 1 inch. So you're going to use your curve ruler to create a small round neckline. As after you are done doing that, the next thing you're going to do is to go ahead to cut it out. After you are done cutting it out, this is what you're going to have. You will notice that I didn't give it zipper allowance at the back because the zipper is going to be at the side, okay? So that is why I didn't give it zipper allowance at the back. So now I'm going to be using this pattern to cut on my fabric. I'm going to be cutting the back piece first. After cutting the back piece, I'm going to cut the chest line open so I can spread it for the cowl neckline of the front, okay? To cut the back piece, the first thing you're going to do is to fold your fabric together into 2. Then you're going to place your pattern paper on it. Go ahead and pin it down. After you're done pinning, you're going to go ahead and cut. So you're going to be giving it ½ inch sewing allowance at the neckline, the shoulder, the armhole, the side, and also at the end you're going to be giving it 1 inch for the sewing allowance. So after cutting it out, this is what you're going to have it looking like. Now before I remove the pattern paper, I'm going to be marking out the dart to the fabric. So I'm just going to transfer the dart from the pattern paper to the fabric. Remember I told you the back piece is going to have a dart, but the front is not going to have dart. So I'm just transferring the dart from the pattern paper now to the fabric. So guys, after you are done marking out the darts, this is what you're going to have it looking like, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and place it aside. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to cut the front piece, and to do that, the first thing to do is to cut the chest line open. So just cut it open like this so that we can spread it for the cowl neckline. Now I'm going to bring my fabric. I'm going to fold my fabric together into 2. This time around, you're going to fold your fabric to be way bigger than what you need. So fold it to be bigger than the width of your pattern paper. So after doing that, you're going to place your pattern paper on it. So make sure to give it about 1 inch at the end for the sewing allowance. Then go ahead and pin it down just the way you see me doing. So after you are done pinning it down like this, you're going to be spreading it open. So this part, the upper side here, you're going to spread it open just the way you see me doing. So I'm going to be spreading it using 7 inches, okay? If you're of a smaller size, you can use 6.5, and if you're of a bigger size, you can use 8 inches. So for my case, I spread it using 7 inches. Then I went ahead to pin it down. So after pinning it down, from the neck area, from where the shoulder started from, you're going to rule a straight line. So just rule a straight line like this. Now the remaining fabric that you have is going to be the lining for the cowl neck, okay? So you're going to be folding it in. It's going to be the cut together lining. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold it in. So just take it from the straight line that you drew, then fold it in just like this. Can you see what I did? So after you are done folding it in, arrange it very well. Make sure that it starts from where the shoulder starts from, okay? So this is it. So after you are done making sure everything is well arranged, pin it down. Then you're going to go ahead and cut it out just like this, okay? So when I was cutting the shoulder, I did remember to give it ½ inch for the sewing allowance. Please do well to give it ½ inch for the sewing allowance before you go ahead to cut. So this is it, guys. So just go ahead and cut it out like this. So this is it for the cutting of the front piece. So you're going to take out the pattern paper. Then let me show you guys how it's going to look like. So remove all the pins. Then when you open it up, so place it together from the shoulder like this. So this is how the cowl neckline is going to look when you are done sewing. So here is the shoulder and we have the cowl neckline. Can you see how it is coming out? So when you flip it to the back, you're going to see the cut together lining. You can see. So that is it for the cutting of the front piece. Now that we are done cutting both the front and the back pieces, it is time to sew. So to sew this, the first thing I'm going to do is I'll take the back piece to the sewing machine. I'm going to sew the dart. So just go ahead and sew the dart. We already marked it out. So this is what I have after I was not sewing the dart. I also went ahead to use my iron to iron it out very well. So from the front, this is what you're going to have it looking like. The next thing is to pipe the neckline. So I'm going to be using this piece of fabric to cut out what I'm going to be using to pipe the neckline. So to do that, I'm just going to draw a diagonal line just like this. Then I'm going to cut it out. So after I'm done cutting it out, I'm just going to cut a little piece that is about 1 inch wide. So that is what I'm going to use to pipe the neckline. After you are done cutting, you're going to notice that the fabric is a little bit stretchy. That is the essence of cutting it the way we cut it, because we want it to be a little bit stretchy. Now you're going to be sewing it on the neckline. So the right side of the piece, you will place it with the wrong side of your fabric. Then you're going to go ahead and sew it on the neck. So after you are done sewing it on the neck like that, you're going to make notches on it, just the way you see me doing. So after you are done making notches, then you're going to flip your fabric to the right side now. Then you're going to double fold it. So double fold it like this. Then you will take it to your sewing machine. You're going to sew it down. So guys, after sewing, this is what I had it to be looking like. Can you see how clean the piping is? It came out so clean. Now the next thing we are going to do is to join the shoulders together. But before we do that, I already went ahead to hem this part of the front piece. So I hemmed it just like that. Now I'm going to join the shoulders together. So I'm just going to open it up. So I'm going to open it up. So take out the lining, open it up like this. Then I'm going to take the back piece. I'll place it on it. Make sure that the right sides are facing each other. Then you're going to take the shoulder, place it on this end here. Then you're going to use the other part to cover it up just like this. Then you're going to take it to your sewing machine to sew. So first of all, pin it down just the way you see me doing. So after pinning, take it to your sewing machine. You're going to sew it down. You will do the same thing to the other shoulder. This is what I had after I was done joining the shoulders. Can you see how it came out? You can see the cowl neckline is looking so pretty. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to pipe the armhole. So I'm going to be piping the armhole the way I did the neckline of the back. I already cut out these two long pieces in a diagonal way, the way I cut the one I use in piping the neckline of the back. So I'm going to be sewing it at the back. So the right side of the piece together with the wrong side of the armhole, you sew it down, then turn it to the other side and pipe it just the same way we did the neckline. So after I was done piping the armhole, this is what I had. So can you see up close how clean it is? So I did the same thing to the other side. Now the next thing we are going to do is to join the sides together. So you're just going to place it together like this. You will notice that the sides of the front and the back is not the same. The front is bigger than the back. Can you see? So the front is bigger by about half inch. So I'm going to be trimming it out before I go ahead to join the side. So just use your scissors to trim it out just the way you see me doing. Don't worry, it's not going to affect your measurement that much, okay? So trim it out just the way you see me doing. So after you are done trimming it out at the two sides, you're going to take it to your sewing machine. You're going to join it down using 1/2 inch. At this other side, you will join it down by about 2 inches, 2 or 3 inches. Then the other part, you're going to be, sewing your zipper to it. So you will sew it from the end to the top. So the zipper is going to be open from the end all the way to the top. Then you will also hem the down part of the blouse. So that's what you're going to do. So this is what I had after I was done doing that. So I joined this side all the way to the end. I joined here a little bit, then I added the zipper to it. So I added the zipper to it so that it would be easy to put it on. And after doing that, I went ahead to hem the down part of it. So this is it for the making of this beautiful cowl neck blouse. Let me know if this is a tutorial you are going to be trying out. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.